Okay, so how do you actually write a proper blog post that has chances of ranking on search engines in under 15 minutes? I'm going to show you how you can write something like what you see here on screen, with a proper featured image, a structured table of contents, structure in the article, in-article images, internal links linking out to other pages on your site, external links linking out to other external sources, and even in-article videos that are relevant to what the content is about, as well as an FAQ down here. So a properly written article. Now, before I do so, as you might expect, this is done with AI, right? And what you gotta understand about AI is that AI is simply a tool, right? AI equals tool. So why am I saying this? Well, it's because if you don't know how to use a tool, right, it becomes pointless. So if you don't know how to use AI, right, it doesn't really matter if you have access to it or not, right? Because nowadays you can use ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT is amazing for generating articles. Journalist AI, which is this tool that generated this article, is also amazing, right? But if you don't know what to do with them or how to generate them, it becomes quite pointless leveraging this amazing technology that is, in fact, AI. And so let me break down what I mean by this before we do, of course, get started with the generation. So let's say this is me versus you, right? And we are on a table building competition, right? We are building tables. It's a competition, right? However, I have access to this little tool, this wrench, that allows me to tighten up the bolts from the legs to the top of the table. And you just use your hands, right? Now, we both build tables, right? We're both in the competition of building tables faster. And of course, in the end, we are both going to build tables, right? We both do it. However, I can do it so much faster, so much better, so much more effectively because I have this amazing tool. While you're using your hand, I'm using a tool. So I can do it so much faster. So the output is the same, right? But I just do it faster. And that's the thing with AI, right? You can, of course, write all of this. You can source the images, you can source the links, put them here, right? Upload to your site. You can do all this manually, right? But why would you when you have something that allows you to do it so much faster, which is this amazing AI technology? Now, on top of that, yes, you have access to the tool, right? But you need to know how to use it, right? In this case, you need to know how to do SEO, right? Because if you don't know how to use SEO, right, it's quite pointless that if you're using AI or not, because you're just going to be using it the wrong way or not the appropriate way. So you need to learn how to do SEO. So I'll leave the links below in the description how to actually do SEO, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, technical SEO, because SEO has three main pillars. We have the on-page SEO, right? We have technical SEO, and we have off-page SEO, right? On-page SEO is every single thing that's on the site. What you write, how you write it, what you say, when you say it. So basically the content, the in-article images if they're relevant, the in-article videos if they're also relevant, right? The internal links, the external links, all this, that structure. It's very important, okay? And with a tool like Journalist AI, you can do it, right? You can do it and all of it for you. Then you have technical SEO. It's very important, which is like the boring stuff of SEO. Meta tags, meta descriptions, title tags, schema markup, the site speed, right? All that stuff is very important. Then we have the off-page SEO, which I'll leave a link down below for a free course on how to build links, build backlinks, which is basically link building. Now, you cannot succeed in SEO if you just focus on one of these, or even two. You got to focus on all three, right? You need to focus on all these three pillars. Let me give you a very simple example, right? Let's say, for example, you have on-page SEO nailed, you have off-page SEO nailed, amazing, you're doing these great, but your technical SEO is subpar. Let's say, for example, an aspect of technical SEO, which is site speed, right? Your site needs to be fast. Let's say, for example, someone searches on Google for something and you are ranking number one, right? Number one above all the competitors, right? Number two, number three, right? You're ranking number one, right? But people click on your site, right? And then the site takes 15 seconds to load, right? Well, while the second result takes just 1 second and this one takes 0.5, right? What's going to happen is that people, yes, they're going to search for the keywords, click your site, and then it's going to take so long that they're just going to click off and click the second result, third result. And if you do this enough times, right, what's going to happen is that you're going to be dropping down while these are going to be going up, right? So that's just a small example, right? A very small example, of course, never always like this, of why technical SEO is important, as well as any other these ones, right? Because if you can have the best on page, the best off page, but if your site takes ages to load, nobody will actually access it. So you have to nail on technical SEO as well. And this applies to any of these three, right? You have to nail all three, okay? Now I'm going to show you how to nail this one first, and then I'll leave links in the description for these ones. So how to actually make an article look like this. Now, well, AI, it's just an extension of your brain for now. So you need to give it some context, right? Let's go over here and just go to the Generate Articles tab, right? I'm using this AI. You can get access for it for free, by the way. I'll leave a link in the description. You can try it out for free, 3 articles, so don't worry about it. You don't have to pay for it right away. If you do want to pay for it, stick to the end. I'm going to give you a coupon code so you don't have to pay the full price. So yeah, let's go over it. So SEO article. Now, let's say we want to base it off of a keyword plus title. We can base it off of a keyword monitor, which real quick, I won't dive too deep into this, but basically, if you do it based off of a keyword monitor, it allows you to basically this tool, right, you connect it to your site, does the keyword research for you, and then it can generate articles based off of this keyword research. But if you want to learn a bit how that works, just check the tool yourself. You'll do it. We have videos on every single feature, so you'll learn how to do it. Basically, let's go over the keyword plus title. So let me do, for example, Lamborghini Aventador SVJ review, right? And let's do the title. Let's just do the title of this one, right? Let's do this. Yeah, I guess that's it. Now, again, this is the basic thing. We're just going to generate one article for now, right? In terms of content, you can choose the language, right? You can go for over 150 different languages, right? Multiple English language, Portuguese, Greek, French, any language you want. So if you're targeting international markets, this can be very valuable. Then you can choose the target country as well, because, I mean, English is spoken on many countries around the world, but you want to make sure that your article is valuable and tailored for certain markets, right? Because maybe you have a business in the UK, maybe you have a business in the US, and yeah, both speak English, right? But the article you're producing and the content you're producing might have some nuances according to the country you're producing the content for. Hopefully that makes sense. So you need to be choosing the target country. It's very important. Now, you can change the creativity levels. This will depend on how you want your brand to be perceived, how you want the content to be aligned with your brand. Depends if you want more correctual, factual stuff or more creative, original. I'll usually do it right there, here, but it depends, of course. You can change the tone of voice. You can change the point of view, right? You can change the formality. You can do a lot of stuff here. Again, the goal is to give as much input as you can about how you want your business to be perceived and how you think your article should be written to the AI so that the output can be the best as possible, right? You can include some keywords used, like say, for example, I was trying to rank for Lamborghini Aventador SVJ for sale. I can do this for sale, right? Now it will include this exact keyword in the article, okay? I can give it some more context if I want. I won't dive deep into the advanced options, but you can dive deep if you want them. Knowledge base is very important, right? To connect this to the website, the content is up to date. And then you can click here and create a knowledge base. What this is basically you can feed info into our AI, YouTube videos, text documents, audio documents. So any private stuff you want to share with the AI so it has more context to create the best content possible that's brand tailored with your own brand's mannerisms, your brand's tone of voice. So all this can be uploaded to your own brain, your own knowledge base, which then gives context to the AI to produce the most relevant and best piece of content possible. So very important to do this. Then the basic stuff of the formatting. If you want bolded words, tables, lists, quotes, you can disable all this. Structure, you can have a call to action. So let's say, for example, I want this article to be about a review of this Lamborghini, right? But let's say my business is, I sell cars. Let me just go here and type in Lamborghini Aventador for sale. And let's say, for example, this was my actual website, right? I sold these cars. So we just click this one, for example, just copy the URL as such and paste it here. Now what's going to happen is that the article, when it's being produced, right, at the bottom, it's going to have a custom section with a CTA to our link right here, selling this Lamborghini, right? And the CTA will not just be randomly placed here, right? The CTA will make sense according to the whole context of the article itself. So you'll see this in action in just a few seconds. Article size, you can change it if you want. I mean, I'll usually leave it at this. Internal linking. Now this is where you want to do this, right? You want to have an article that has multiple links in it to other articles on your site, maybe to your blogs, individual blogs, maybe to your homepage, maybe to your pricing page, maybe to your contact page. So you want to have links. You want to have a proper internal linking structure. So if I just add this here, let's just do this. Find sitemap, add my URL right here. Let's try and find a sitemap for this actual domain. Click find, and a sitemap is basically a list of all of the URLs inside a certain domain. So if you just do test and preview here, it will show me all the about page, the sell my whatever, sell my Lamborghini, so all these pages are all pages inside of the site. Now it has all these here. It doesn't mean that when we generate the article that it will actually link out to all these. No, it will link only to some and only to the most relevant ones. Okay. External linking, now this is where you can link out to external authoritative sources, maybe actually to the actual Lamborghini site, right? Maybe actually to, I don't know, Top Gear, maybe to some mechanics pages, maybe to Wikipedia, right? Leave this on. Images, we do want images, let's do 4. Let's just do AI images and photographic realistic images, that's perfect. Videos, we do want videos. And auto-translate is where if you want to produce an article, just after you click generate, one in English, one in Portuguese or Spanish, so you can choose multiple languages. So let's just hit generate article, and in a few seconds this will be ready to see. And I want to show you actually how this works, and then I want to show you how you can use AI to edit the article, right? Because we're using AI for the generation, but also, and the very next step is to use AI for the optimization, for the editing. So I'll be right back in just a few seconds. Right, there we go, it is done. So Lamborghini Aventador SVJ review. I'm going to just skim through this real quick here so you can see the links, tables, bullets, quotes, in-article images, right? Some of them, in fact, did not come out well. Doesn't worry, doesn't matter, right? We can edit them with AI later on. And of course, in-article, as we saw, in-article videos are relevant to what the content is about. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ review. So again, all this done with AI. Now I'm going to open this up right here. And this is the very first step, right? The very first step is the generation of the article, right? So there we go. Now I've opened this in this page that allows me to do a lot of stuff right here. I cannot edit it yet. I will do it in a second here when I click edit with AI. But I can see the score. I can see my tags. I can automatically select one of my sites, right, and click publish, and the article will be set to go and be published to the site. Now, by being published, it can be published in draft form. So you can still go to a WordPress site, Shopify store, Wix blog, Ghost blog, whatever, Webflow, and then publish it there and change from draft to live, right? So this publishing is just us sending the article from Journalist AI to your site, whatever the site is. It says integration because, a bit of a tangent here, because we connect with multiple platforms. So if you go here to integrations, we can connect with any of these ones right here, which should cover all the sites you need to or want to connect Journalist AI with or send articles to, right? We can take a look at our focus keyword, our title, our meta description. Now I want to edit all this stuff, right? So I'm going to go here and click edit with AI. Again, what we've just done as of now, right? All this, right, with a proper article structure with the internal links, so in-article links, internal links, external links, in-article images, in-article videos, right? We can do this manually. Of course we can. We just take so much time. So why not use AI, right? Because again, AI just amplifies the speed at which humans can do stuff. And it also helps us with a bunch more stuff. But basically, it is it, right? Now, remember the image that I didn't like? So I go here. This looks a bit weird. So I can go here, click this little icon and click regenerate image, right? And it will regenerate the image, taking into account, of course, the whole context of the article. And there we go. This is an image of, looks a bit better, click accept. Now let's say I don't like it either. Let's say I want to put it underwater, for example. Boom. Now it will put the car underwater, the same model, right? It takes into account the whole context of the article, the context of the image that was there. There we go. It goes underwater, right? You can do a lot with this. Now let's say, for example, I mean, the goal here is to review what the AI wrote. Let's say we're reviewing this and say, there's not enough actual links, so you just select this paragraph. I want to make it a bit longer because I want to give it a bit more context in the intro, right? Generally, I will make it longer. You can accept, right? And then I want to go here and I want to add some external links, right? Now the AI will read through the whole article, read this paragraph, and try and find relevant sources it can link out to. For example, this is the anchor text right here. As I click them, it's adding external links. And you can see the sources by adding the links to. I can open them up and I can see if it makes sense to add them here. Again, this is Karen Driver, like a proper article about Lamborghinis. Again, it makes sense according to this anchor text. So there we go. I just added a bunch of external links. Now, yes, I could have done this manually, but it would just take me so much time, right? Let's say, for example, I want to convert the info from, let me just see here. I want to convert the info from this little final thought. I want to make it a list. I can take this info and then I will convert the info into a list, right? There we go. I can discard or accept this. I can make it longer, make it shorter, make it table. I can rewrite, I can simplify it. I can add a custom prompt. So for example, write this like a pirate would, right? I don't know why you want to do this, but you can. And you will rewrite this as a pirate. As you can see here, R in conclusion, whatever, blah, blah, savvy. So it is written as a pirate, right? You can, of course, use it in other ways, like write it more professionally, add a certain tone of voice, right? You can even add keywords. Let's say, for example, our keyword was not sprinkled enough here. You can make sure it adds keywords. For example, Lamborghini is the best car in the world, right? Boom. And they will find a way to properly add the keyword inside the article. As you see here, after all, the Lamborghini is the best car in the world. So it didn't just climb it in there in a way that didn't make any sense. It made sure it made sense according to the paragraph and the article as a whole. Click accept, there we go. And also you can do the same for the featured image, right? You can also make it or add a dog, for example. You can iterate and change all this stuff, right? It's not just stuck. You're not just stuck with the in-article stuff, right? If I do this, just a couple seconds here, it will add a dog to the image. Again, keeping the same model as it was before, right? Click accept. There you go, right? Again, this is if you want to use AI images. You don't need to use AI images, but you can if you like, right? And again, what I wanted to show you here is a quick way to both do the generation, right, and then the editing. Both of these can be done with AI. They can also be done manually, but why would you, right? When you have this amazing tool that is AI that allows you to edit and generate all this with AI, right? Now, on top of that, if you want to take this to the next level, what you can do is a lot of automation, right? You can go here to blog automation and you can create a new auto blog, right? What an auto blog is, right? It is you're connecting this software, Journalist AI, with your site, whether that's WordPress, Shopify, Ghost, Webflow, Wix, Blogger, whatever, right? With your website, right? And you can choose, so you can choose how many articles you want the AI to generate and publish every single day. You can do 5 a day, or let's just do 5 a week, right? And the AI will generate plus publish 5 articles every week. So Monday through Friday, 5 articles will be pushed and published to your site, right? And if we expand on these articles, of course, we can expand on them. All of them will have a featured image, right? A table of contents, proper content structure with in-article images, in-article videos, right? Bullets, tables, quotes, external links, so linking out to like Wikipedia, so any external sources, right? Investopedia, right? Depending on what their niche is. Internal links, so these articles will be interlinked between each other in a way that makes sense, right? Then on top of that, you can also have it so it does the keyword research for you and then generates the content based off of this keyword research. Just go here to keyword monitors and you can do it, right? On top of that, you can also have it automatically index the content on Google. Just go to indexers, connect your indexer, and it automatically will submit the blog posts when they're published to Google for fast indexing. On top of that, you can even do social media syndication, which is we take these posts and we automatically syndicate them and publish them to your Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, with a dedicated social caption, with a social image. So you can basically automate your whole blogging. So keyword research, generation, publishing, indexing, social syndication, all this you can fully automate with Journalist AI. So that's pretty cool if you want to go that route with automation. By the way, in the keyword monitors, you can add your site, or you can even add competitor sites, so you can track all their keywords. So new monitor, you can just add their site, add the country, add their language, and just steal all their keywords. So that's pretty cool. There's also linking stuff, so for automatic backlinking and a bunch more stuff. But I won't dive too deep into that because my whole point here is to show you how to produce content. Now you can also generate news articles, right? It's pretty cool. Factual news articles. You can generate Amazon product reviews. So take an Amazon product listing and generate a proper review article. And the pretty fun one is you can take YouTube videos and just paste in a URL, right? And it will generate an article based off of that YouTube video. So yeah, that's it. That's the video. If you want to give it a go, just click the link in the description or in the pinned comment. If you do want to buy it and you actually want a coupon code, just reach out to support right here. Click this little support bubble and say to the guys, listen guys, I came from this YouTube video. I want a coupon code. And the guys will hook you up with a coupon code. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. Try it out and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.